Danny, we're the Dries, and you're watching
Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys.
Like and subscribe.
What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we are coming back at you with another really quick video. I want to start out this video by sending a special thanks to the Dries for that awesome opening that you guys just seen when the video started. Those two are an awesome duo. New country music artists on the horizon, so hopefully we'll be hearing them on the radio waves at some point. I thought they done really well, and I really do appreciate them giving us a channel shout out. They was signing for me, and they was wondering what my shirt was. I was wearing the Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys shirt, and I was like, hey, that's my YouTube channel. And so I was like, you want to give me a shout out? You know, I'll use it for this video. So super shout out to them for doing that. Also, really quick before we get going, shout out to Kyle Bush Sucks. I forget your name, man. I know you texted me there and said you were there and your name and all that, but I forget, so I do apologize for that. But he hung out with me and Roger, and Randy was there, so that was really cool. And then also shout out to the individual who called me out there and literally said, Danny, and they were calling me. I was like, somebody's yelling my name. And you know you're doing something right when you get called out in public. It's been definitely I know this sounds weird, a dream of mine for somebody to notice me. And that happened the other night at the Lajoie kickball tournament. It was an individual named Alex, I believe. He said he watched my videos, and I do appreciate that so much. And guys, anytime you're out, and if you do see me or Gray or whatever, and you're subscribed, hey, just say hey. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, it's humbling to me to think almost 3 years ago we sat down at a table, and now we're getting noticed out in public. So that's really cool, and I do appreciate that individual for saying hey. So that's awesome. But let's get into what we got signed at the Lajoie Kickball Classic. Really fun event. It was the inaugural event, the first time they'd ever had it. And, you know, with the first timers, you never know how things could go. So we were going there speculating. We didn't know how we were going to get the autographs, how things were going to work, you know, and this and that and the other. And we knew they were going to have the autograph session, but you only had 30 minutes to get things signed. So my goal was to go there and to try to grab a bunch of these guys pre the autograph session. Now, some of that did work, but most of it really we didn't. But I did manage to get some autographs beforehand. Guys, these autographs are going to be in no particular order, what have you. But before we went there, let's backtrack a little bit. I'm going to talk to you guys. Shout out to Randy. We had made a trade, and he gave me these two Larsons, and I do appreciate that. This one is 15 out of 99. It's a red pedal to the metal. And then this silver, I think it's a press proof. Yeah, press proof. Numbered 45 of 49. So definitely be getting those signed up at some point. And then we made a trade. I gave him like 2 petty hero cards or whatever for this Larson. And check it out, it's already signed. I never even knew about this card, the Nature Made Kids First. Interesting though, to say the least. It's from 2014. And I never had seen it or even knew about it. So awesome to add that to the Larson PC. I thought he was going to be there at the event, but never showed up. Never seen him. He had a card in the set, and I'll tell you about that. Y'all see that here in a few. But me and Roger went over to DGR. He was wanting to, he asked me, he said, you think I could get some Diecasts hero cards if we went over there? And I'm like, man, I don't know. Do you want to go over there and see? He said, yeah. So he goes over there and he starts talking to the guy, and he's like, can we get any hero cards we can get? Because you can't get in the doors. They changed the sign. It was a whole shenanigan there. Won't go into that. And you can't get in that other door because that lady won't let you in. So we seen some of the original people that we usually talk to down there. And he let us get some hero cards. And he come out with enough for me, Josh, and Roger. So super shout out to him for doing that. Here's the ones we got, though. Got a Tanner Gray, and it's already signed. Got a Taylor Gray. It's already signed. Another Taylor Gray, and it's already signed. Got this Haley Diecasts. I've already gotten that, so that's okay. Thad Moffitt, and it's already signed. David Gillen, which I've gotten that one several times. I didn't have this David Reagan, so that's awesome. Then, of course, Haley Deegan. So, very nice of that guy to do that. I do appreciate common courtesy and kindness of those people down there at DGR. And they treat us really nice. So, we left from DGR's and we went over to, where did we go next? I think Tyler Young's was last. Or was it? No. I think we went to Tyler Young's after we left from there. And we were wanting to see, you know what? Actually, no, we didn't. We went to BJ McLeod's. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Let's back up again. Geez. Went to BJ McLeod's, Live Fast Motorsports, and we were trying to go down there. I initially wanted to go for the NASCAR 21 Ignition Hero card I thought they had made, but come to find out they didn't make that, which I was really shocked as to why they didn't. They made everything else, you know, that he's ran throughout the year. But who knows? It could have been a limited print run. Maybe they had them at the track. I don't know. But the lady said they didn't have them. Well, we roll in, and there goes BJ in. I'm like, oh my God, we can get. I can get my hero card signed. And then he's coming back out when we're coming in. I thought all hope was gone because he had already went in the door by the time we was pulling up and we seen him. And comes back out, and we tell him, hey, we got a few things. Can you sign really quick? And he was talking about he had a meeting to be at 12. So we didn't want to hold him up. And he went back inside. And he was more than happy to see us. Always a nice guy every time we've seen him. So I got this one signed that I already had. I think I got that at the Motorsports Hall of Fame place. And then I had gotten this one earlier this year. The NASCAR Heat 5. So that was nice, and that's why I also thought that they would create the ignition one. And then he went over there to the little rack that they have, and he signed that one for me. This Corvette parts, clean parts. And then the lady asked me that I want the Motorsports Gaming one. And see, this is the group that is taking care of the NASCAR 21 Ignition games. So I wasn't sure as to why they didn't make that, so I don't know. Maybe they'll make it later on. I don't know. Live Fast Motorsports, this is their team, and that one's awesome. So he signed those extra for us, and then we talked to them for a little bit, and we left from there, and we went down to Tyler Young's. I was going to see if I couldn't see him. I wanted to see the race win truck. He had invited us down to see that, and they had had a party the prior night before, and the lady said, he's not going to be here today. So I was like, all right. So we told her that, you know, they had said that we could go down and go back there and see the truck. So they took us back there. I'm going to insert some photos really quick so you guys can see the truck. We got to see it up close in person. And then I'll come right back and then we'll continue on with what happened the rest of the day. All right, so we left from there. It was about like 11:30, so I was like, you know, hey, let's go ahead and head to the Kickball Classic thing, and that'll get us there at 12 o'clock. So we got there right at the start of that, and like I said, we didn't know going in how things were going to work out, and these autographs are going to be in no particular order whatsoever, but I do want to show off what we got signed and everything. When I got there, they were set up, and all the money goes to proceeds and stuff like that. YMCA, Samaritan's Feet, and all the organizations that were compacted in. But I think this went to the YMCA, local YMCA, all the money raised. They had a set of cards, and it was like $15, and it was supposed to be everybody that was going to be there. And I started looking through it, and I was like, hey, this is some cool stuff to get signed, and gives me something to get signed for some of the people I didn't have anything of, maybe. And just neat. I like collecting sets and trying to get them signed. So the portion that I did not get signed, I'm going to show first, and that is the Ryan Blaney. He just did not sign. And I'm going to say something, guys. I think leading up, these playoff guys, they're not going to be signing, because Because I noticed, like, he didn't sign. Joey didn't sign. Now, Kyle was in, but he signed. But he huffed and puffed, which that's nothing new. But what was weird was Suarez didn't even sign. And I heard that he just was confused that he didn't know he was supposed to be over there. So, I don't know. But there's Joey, Kyle, Steve Letarte. We never seen him. I don't even think he was there. Marty Smith, I didn't get a hold to him. I'll figure it out maybe at some point. And Marvin Williams, never even seen the guy, so he could have been there and I didn't know it. But he was supposed to be one of the people that they were hyping up to be there. Never seen him, so there's that. The cards we did get signed, though, Lauren Hager. She was really nice. We got Corey Lajoie, Melon Man, Ross Chastain. There's Bubba Wallace. Ty Gibbs, that was awesome. Kurt Busch. We got 1/2 of Pryor and Lee. So, failed to get that one, but we got the Lee part of it. Bob Pockris, that was cool. John Christ. He's famous on YouTube, comedian and stuff like that. Austin Dillon. Connor Daly. Eric Amarola. Matty D. Michael McDowell. And the Dryers. And those are the people you seen at the beginning of the video that gave us the shout out. So again, thank you to the Dryers for being so nice to do that. That was awesome. So we got that portion of the set. So the only thing left that to get signed is, like I said, these. And definitely get the Blaney at some point. Suarez, Logano. Definitely that. Letarte I should be able to at some point. Marty Smith and Marvin Williams. Williams is going to be the toughest, and then, of course, Marty Smith. But we'll figure those out. So that was awesome. Here's the other cards that we got. Like I said, no particular order on what's going on. Daniel Hemrick was there playing, so we got a couple things signed by him. Some 21 Donruss. I'm working on that set. There's a Prism. Didn't even think about it. I should have got Austin to do that so I could have the duel, but that's okay. Daniel Hemrick there on the optic. And then the 21 Donruss gray border. Austin Hill was there. Now, he wasn't suspected to be there either, but I think he was just messing around watching the games and hanging out. Which kind of sucks because I had the truck and wasn't able to get that thing signed. But that's okay. We'll get it signed eventually. Austin Dillon signed a couple for me there. Michael McDowell. That one got a little smeared, but that's okay. And then John Hunter Nemechek was playing on Rowdy's team. And I couldn't find my other ones, which was aggravating because I could have got the rest of them signed. But I did manage to find the one. So, you know, one's better than none, and got that signed. I was kind of all messed up and everything else trying to get situated, and it was kind of tough. But it's okay. We did do pretty good, guys. We'll have a recap on total. I think it was like 50 some autographs. I don't know exactly. But we got Lauren Hager. She was actually the first autograph we got all, you know, for the entire day down there. She signed those two. We got Ross Chastain on that. A lot of this came when they done the autograph session. Now, Kyle Busch, I got him walking by. I don't know why in the world he was doing that, but he did. And he was just frustrated. You could tell, which, you know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to be frustrated when you're getting his autograph. That one time he wasn't was when Gray and my wife was with me. So, Matty D there. Got Austin Dillon on the new hero card that just recently came out. And I did bring all this stuff. They did have a card, and I'll show that here in a little bit. Michael McDowell, but I was wanting to get cards, but then I was like, man, hero cards is just going to be the easiest way. And then I had that set, and then I did manage to get those few. But got Bubba Wallace. He had just come off of his win from Talladega, so he was hot commodity down there. Everybody wanting him. And then this guy, Ty Gibbs, I was really happy to get that one and this one signed. Had those for a little bit. Super happy to get this Kurt Busch finally signed. This was one of my favorite ones that he's had in a while. I just love the look of this hero card. It's awesome. And then we got Corey Lajoie on these at the autograph session. Then I got him earlier in the day as well. And then Eric Amarola, it seems like forever since I'd gotten his autograph, and it has been quite a while. So nice to get that one signed. And then, like I said, Austin Hill was walking around. I got him earlier on that one card, and then I seen him again. I was like, hey, Austin, I got you on some hero cards. If you don't mind stopping for a few seconds, and I'll get them out. So it's nice to get all these right here signed. And then I mentioned Corey Lajoie earlier. In the day I'd gotten him, and this was a throwback scheme. If you guys remember Stroker Ace. I believe that's Stroker Ace, ain't it? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Stroker Ace. Maybe I just made a fool out of myself. But it's a throwback to that. And look at that. That's pretty funny. Corey mentioned that he hadn't even seen this card before. So, interesting there. And then they had the built card down there. And they had these. So, got that one signed. And then I mentioned earlier that they had the Kickball Classic things. You guys seen the thumbnail there I used for the other one. But I got Kurt Busch, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Connor Daly, Lauren Hager, Bob Pockrass, John Chris, Austin Dillon, Corey Lajoie, and Ross Chastain on this one. Just a few that I'd gotten through there. I didn't get the whole clan, but it's okay. And then I managed to get 2 Diecasts signed, which I'm happy about both of them. I finally got my Scooby-Doo car, literally, after the long wait for that. Finally got it signed. And then I got my Ross Chastain. So another truck off the checklist. So very nice to add those to the collection signed. And then I added a name to my flag. And guys, I think the time has come. We're going to probably be retiring this flag after this autograph right here. Just because it's... I mean, I've been doing this flag for probably 6 years now. And some of the names, you know, like there's Amarola, it's starting to fade, and I just kind of want to retire it and quit lugging it around and just put it up in the archive. So I think we're going to close the flag out there. So that was awesome to get Kurt on there. A lot of good names we've gotten on that. And then they were passing out some free shirts there at the end, so I figured I would show that. It was a built shirt. And that's basically it, guys. It was a fun event. I hope they have it again next year. If they do, potentially we'll go to it. And we got some stuff here on the horizon coming very soon. We're going to be going to Martinsville. We're going to be going back to Millbridge. May try to catch a kids night. I think they have like 1 or 2 more events. Just so I can get some more Larsons and get those squared away and get caught back up. Because I do have some more stuff to get signed now. I know that guy's going to hate me in the end. But it's okay. I'm a true fan and really do... appreciate him always signing for me. And speaking of appreciation, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us. Continued support. And we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. And we'll see y'all later. Take care, guys. God bless.